that tackle. So that was an excellent defensive stand on Floyd's part. Well,
Third and about, still
9,
third and about 10 there, Gary, almost.
close to it.
Buffaloes have shifted right. Plays coming around right. They're right where they need to be. Making a tackle, number 10, I think it was. That 10, Gary? No, it's actually number 90 again. Number 90 being Tyler Moran getting to that play.
They picked up about 5 yards on that play, so it's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 5. And they haven't brought a punter out, so it may be a fourth down and go on this one.
And we'll look for something tight again, either a trap, like you said, Gary, or either just a power play. On the right-hand side, look like they got some good weight there. It still looks like it's unbalanced right. Moving to the left, quarterback or keeper going right. Gets a tackle just short, but he makes the first down. Number 44 and 81 were tacklers.
Jeffrey Moore was the ball carrier on that play, Stan. The quarterback draw off the left tackle, it looked like, and he picked up the first down easily. That moved the ball down to the 38-yard line of Floyd County.
And White Chafin made the tackle on that. And there was one other one on there, but I didn't get the number, Gary. Okay, Buffalo's ready. Again, power right. Look like got them pushing up, moving down the field, down about
it's the ball on the 15-yard line. So there's a big gain by Lacoma again. Basically going up right up the middle. Again, you got to keep in mind, this is a big kid carrying that ball.
Real tight, Gary. It's a real tight formation on the right, foot to foot. Backs are tight in the backfield. I guess the deepest back's probably not even 2 yards back, and just kind of hiding the ball behind the big boys.
So that makes it first down and 10. The ball's on the 17-yard line of Floyd County. Patrick is knocking on the door.
Okay, coming the same play to right. Good stop there. Number 55 took him on man and took him down. 55 would be Isaac Harris. Good tackle by Isaac. He didn't gain much after that, did he, Gary?
That was a great play by Isaac. He read that one, and I believe he had that one. He had that player keyed for his responsibility and made the good tackle, head-to-head tackle. Ball is moved. It's on the 14-yard line presently, and I believe he may have lost a yard or so, but it's second down and 7.
Okay, looks like he'll come around. Still right up the middle. Hiked it to the back. No quarterback there. Hiked it straight to the back. Two big Buffaloes right there on top of him real quick. Of course, 25 again's right in there. 25 was one of them. It looked like 28. 25 is Nate Salas, and also 28 is Dominic Higgs.
Number 4 on the carry. Takarius Yalek was the carry of that one. He picked up about 2 yards, so it's third down and 5 on the 13-yard line.
Again, trying to carry up the middle. Got a good run. I think 44 is one actually slowed him up. Right, Chafin there. I think he got to his legs, but he got those big linemen going. He just followed his lineman. Patrick County's running back did.
Yeah, and it was just a late tackle by the Buffaloes that kept him from the end zone because he's got the ball on the 4-yard line, so it's first and 4 to go.
I'd say, Gary, they're going to run behind big number 80 probably right now.
They are tight, Stan.
Yeah. Centered right to the quarterback, right behind big 80, and big 80 is a good size.
Lacoma's got the ball, and he went over right tackle, and he has scored for the Patrick County Cougars. Yeah. And about 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So we have Patrick on the board first, and that was a long 65-yard drive with not a lot of mistakes there. And they are going for 2 points in lieu of the kick.
So they're an unbalanced line. Floyd probably covers it with their linebackers, but if they don't shift, or they may need to make a shift or adjustment as they go. Big
line and a big push. Stan gets the ball in for the 2-point conversion. So there you have it. The Cougars have scored on a 2-point conversion and make it 8-0 with 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. And we're going to take a brief break now and let you hear from Bell's Towing, one of our local businesses in the area.
Bell's Towing and Recovery, located at 222 East Main Street in Floyd, provides auto and truck towing and recovery services, vehicle lockout service, and secure auto storage with weekend access. They have two 21-foot rollback towing trucks equipped with four-wheel drive for those winter days. Contact owner Tommy Bell 24 hours a day at 540-745-3364. Bell's Towing and Recovery, serving Floyd County and surrounding areas for over 30 years.
Okay, we're back here at Floyd County High School. We've got the Buffaloes and the Cougars from Patrick County. Patrick has just scored, and the score currently is 8-0.
And we have the kickoff. It's onside kick again. Floyd County, okay, starts to run it there. I don't know if we got a penalty in what on, Gary.
Stan, I believe
they got a flag over here.
Yeah, we have a flag on the play, but I don't know that the ball went 10 yards. It didn't appear to, unless the kicker did not get the signal to go ahead and kick the ball off. So it may be a fraction on the Cougars, and they may have to do a re-kick right here.
Actually, they call it delay a game, but did they mark anything off there, Gary? It don't look like they.
Don't believe they did.
Maybe they.
I just believe he kicked it before the whistle had actually sounded for play to begin.
There you go. They're starting to mark it back now. They did.
Okay.
Call it for delay of game there. All right.
All right. So we've got 5 yards against the Cougars to start to finish up this last quarter. 23 seconds in the last quarter. We got 46 kicking the ball off to the Buffaloes.
They're showing it, Gary. They're kicking onside left, and Floyd's done really good tonight. Don't mean to jinx them, but they've done really good with this onside kick. There you go. Kicked a little bit deeper to the middle, coming up. Nobody got on it. Now number 24 picked it up for Floyd. Picked it up real good and covered. He got hit quiz. He touched it, but picked it up, and that was Ashton Ober.
That was a good job by Ashton because that ball
sat there for a while, didn't it, Gary?
It was low and hard to handle. But he was able to pick the ball up and pick up a few extra yards in the meantime. And so that'll give the Buffaloes an opportunity to start the ball
about 46
on the 46-yard line in good field position. Time clicking down for the first quarter. We have 18 seconds remaining. Still 8-0 on the score.
I was talking about how good they played down onside. That first onside had been good if we could have played that one because that young man, he fielded it and he was running. He might have scored on that, but they called a delay of game on him. So Buffalo's in good shape here on the 46, moving the ball 1st and 10.
All right, Mr. Fenton down behind the center, and the Buffalo's
dropping
in the
back for a pass. Okay, he's running. He's escaping now. They got him cornered. He keeps running. Number 12 keeps moving. He's got 5 yards, maybe 6 yards. There's a penalty, so it looks like it may be a face mask or something where he threw that up at.
It could be.
That's number 12, the quarterback. Fenton running that ball did a good job because he was covered by some big boys there.
He had a real great fake.
Personal foul, face mask against the Patrick County Cougars.
It's going to pick up some additional yardage for him, and he got about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, so that'd be about 15 more.
That'll put the ball deeper into the Cougar territory. And it'll be a good start for the Buffaloes on this drive. So that's going to take the ball down inside the 40-yard line, possibly
be on the 32, 33 there almost, Gary. 33-yard line, I think it is. No, I take that back. It's 32-yard line we'll be on.
Okay, so we got first down, 10 on the 32, and we're probably not going to get we're not going to get it off before the end of the first quarter. So we have timeout on the field, and that'll give us time here to break away to one of our sponsors. And you are listening to Floyd County Football on Citizens Cable TV Network. Now we've got a word from our sponsors, Slaughter's Supermarket.
Slaughter Supermarket, located at 536 Floyd Highway South in Floyd, is a Galaxy Food Center and is open 7 days a week to serve you. They carry a large selection of quality fresh meats, groceries, and produce. Their delicatessen is open daily, providing lunch specials, deli meats and cheeses, salads, sandwiches, and baked goods. Also, check out Slaughter's Garden Center and Christmas Shop, where you'll find a great selection of trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. Slaughter Supermarket is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
All right, we're back here, Floyd County High School, where we have the visiting Cougars from Patrick County against your Buffaloes. And Stan, I tell you, the first half was mainly a running game. Didn't see a lot of passes, at least from Patrick, but we did see a few from Floyd. So Patrick has got a lot up front and a lot in the backfield, so it's going to be a hard night to handle the power that they're displaying.
The Buffaloes be running the ball towards their own scoreboard. They have a seat scoreboard as they look at it. Patrick looks like they're running like a 4-4 on defense. We got the actual one that tackles down close inside to the center. We got a deep back. We're taking off, reverse to the right. Number 28 running the ball for Floyd. He turns it up. He's going. He's just got by an arm, taken down by arm, but looks got some good yardage on that.
Stan, that's Dominic Higgs carrying the ball again, and I believe he's got the ball down to about the 22-yard line or 23-yard line of the Cougars. So it's a great start here in the second quarter, and Buffalo's got a great opportunity to put some points on the board.
Timeout by the officials, Gary.
We have timeout on the field, and we're going to break away just for a moment and let you hear from Ottoville Auto Repair.
Why take your vehicle outside of the county for repairs and services when you drive past us every day? Ottoville Auto Repair provides you with quality parts and services. Our local full-service facility provides bumper-to-bumper services, scheduled maintenance repairs, state inspections, and more for most all makes and models. They also have a waiting room or provide local shuttles if needed. Our ASE Mastered Certified technicians have stood behind their work for over 29 years now. So make your way over to Ottoville Auto Repair at 610 East Main Street in Floyd for any of your auto repair needs. Like us on Facebook and give us a call at 540-745-4224.
Okay, back here at Floyd County, we got 7:39 on the clock in the second quarter. Again, 8-0, Patrick County, but Floyd County is moving the ball down the field, and we just had a measurement on the field, and we've got second and about the length of the football to go for a first down for the Buffalo stand.
The quarterback can just get through there. They still got a 4 front, 4 linebackers playing outside. Gave it to him deep. 44's got the ball. He's driving. I think he's got it, Gary. Push Mo, he fumbled, and what do they call it?
I believe he's dropped back on the ball stand. That was Wyatt Chafin on the run.
Got the first down. He has a good run, kept his feet driving.
He was hard to bring down, and they were grabbing at the ball at the same time, and he pulled it out from him, but he was able to drop down on the ball. So the Buffaloes got first down and 10 to go, and the ball is on the Cougar 20-yard line. So Buffaloes are moving the ball, possibly looking at a tight line stand. We may have another run here, maybe a drop back pass. What do you think on this one?
Coming right, reverse again, had success reverse. A good block on the end. He had to cut in too soon. He got a little bit on that, I think, Gary, but not a lot.
Dominic Higgs again on had one guy to beat around the corner, and he turned him back into going back center of the, but basically didn't lose any yardage and didn't pick any up. So we got second down and 10 to go. Ball still sitting on the Patrick 20-yard line.
Again on that play they got everybody wide. They're trying to protect from anything getting wide and up the field and scoring. Got the big boys in. So defensively, they got it covered pretty good. Looks like a varsity team there, the front 4, I think, a little bit of big boys and a good-sized middle linebacker. And weight-wise, I'd say Patrick's got us that way a good little bit probably. Buffaloes are lined up.
Fenton's taking the snap, and we also got Saltus carrying the ball, and he may drop for a small loss. to the 22, 23-yard line, so it's going to bring 3rd down and 12.
Tackle was made by Jeffrey Moore from Patrick County there. He come up and made a good stop. It went wide, couldn't get it wide enough to get up. Like I say, they're playing outside pretty tight, so it's going to be hard for the Buffaloes to get it wide. Got a Patrick County player limping off there. What is that, number 28, Gary?
Got 25 going out of the ball game
25.
for Patrick right now. Tristan Underwood.
It looked like he's limping a little bit, so maybe he'll be all right.
Floyd County's 3rd and 13. We'll need a big play here.
Got a slot right, a split left, eye backfield. Fenton is getting ready to take bait, takes the ball, steps back, quick pass to right. It's caught by number 40. He's moving upfield. He's going. It's maybe a score. Maybe a score. It's a touchdown, Buffaloes.
Caden Schwartzel takes the ball to the end zone on a pass from Caleb Fenton. 3rd down and 13, and they took the ball the complete 23 yards for a Buffalo touchdown. So that's going to put 6 points on the boards for the Buffaloes, and going to be looking at probably a 2-point conversion attempt here. So that brought the score within 2. If you just joined us, the Buffaloes are playing Patrick County out of Stewart tonight, and Patrick brought a pretty good size middle school team up here tonight, Stan. They've got some size on that front line, and they've got some good-looking athletes. All right, we're going to go for 2 points. It appears
like a pro right, looks like. Tight in the middle, probably go up the middle, maybe starting off. We drop back, going out the end, coming off right left tackle.
Saltus gets the ball, and he may be stopped a yard short on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
It's a good effort on his part. It's tough to get through that big line, but anyway, we bring the score to 8-6. And with that on the field, we got 4 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second quarter of this first half, and we're going to break away for a brief moment and hear from Vicky's Income Tax. All right, we're back here.
You ready for another kickoff, Gary? Look like number 10. I thought it looked like, but now looking out there, I can't tell. Number 10's kicking.
Might be number 30, Stan.
Noah
Blake
Smith.
Atkins. It's a deep kick to the 30-yard line of the Patrick Cougars. We got 35 bringing the ball back.
He's running around. We got to get to him. Kids got outside. Got a penalty on Patrick County, I'm sure, probably a clip. Young man made a good run around the right-hand side. Number 30 at kickoff, man, Gary, I tell you, he come down and knocked somebody right down. He's breaking that wedge. He did a good job.
Blake Atkins went deep with that kickoff, Stan, and Dominguez Hill had a great return on the ball and brought it back all the way to the 45 of the Buffaloes. But we had a penalty flag. And
got a personal foul now, I think, Gary. Another flag goes up. Means somebody probably said something.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on that one, Stan, I believe, on the Cougars, if that's appears to be what we got going on. So I don't know quite what's happening on the field with that.
Well,
but
the first flag was in the middle, was probably a block in the back, is what they call it nowadays. Second flag, when the referee was getting ready to mark it off, something had to be said somewhere, because, boy, that flag flew up in the air pretty high.
That's going to take the ball back to about the Cougar 15-yard line. So that was about 30-some yards worth of penalties added to that good return on that kickoff. So the Cougars have the ball on the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. We got 4 minutes to go in the first half, and the score is 8-6. Patrick over the Buffalo. And we've got one underneath the center Austin Leftery.
Okay, still tight, trying to run up the gut. Got those big lines running those small backs behind them. Floyd's running their usual 4-3. That doesn't mean they're going to be, when you get there, they're not going to be there when you get to them, but because they're moving. But that ended up being a pretty decent stop there.
Did a good job with that,
Pretty good
Stan.
stop.
Only gave him up about 2 yards on that play, which if they can hold the Cougars down on this drive right here, they might be able to get the ball back in Cougar territory and possibly put another drive together and put some more points on the board.
Cougars back up on the line there. Okay, got motion right. Looked like maybe he can fake a reverse going the other way. End up running up the middle. Faked almost a reverse both ways and brought the ball up the middle. Gained probably about, this may be a first down here.
That was Austin Leftery, and he picked up about, he may have had enough to get the first down on that play.
Yeah, sure
so,
did,
yep, he took the ball on out to the 17-yard line of Patrick County. Buffaloes had a good stop on the first play, but gave
Things
him
tight, foot to foot. Trying to go right-hand side of the line.
number 9 again, James Lacoma, Alden Lacoma with the carry.
Dominic Hicks is coming up from his safety position to help make that tackle. Also, you had number 40 over there. Number 40 being Caleb Swartzel was in on that also.
Picked up about 9 yards on the play, so it's going to make it 2nd down and 1 to go
Probably
on
the
the
same
35.
play. Yeah, trying to come up, get all those people standing up in front of you and bring them back behind them. It's hard to see them. Again, as you watch this film, as you're watching it on TV, there are all of our fans out there that you'll see when you're on a field like that and you're coming out low and got that much people standing in front of you, it's hard to see. I think maybe taking a timeout here.
Looks
Gary.
like we're going to have a timeout on the field, and the score is Patrick County 8 and the Floyd Buffaloes 6. And tonight's game is being brought to you by Citizens Cable TV Network, and we're going to hear a short word from C.W. Harmon at this time.
For farm and building supplies, make it C.W. Harmon & Son on Route 221 in Floyd. With everything for your home, lawn and garden, and the farm, why go anywhere else? From the right tool by names you know and trust, to the perfect color stain for your new deck. New deck? Yeah, we can take care of that too. Riding, pushing, you name it, C.W. Harmon & Son has the perfect tool and equipment for any job, large or small. Visit us on the web, or better yet, come see us. Family owned and serving with pride. That's C.W. Harmon & Son in Floyd.
All right, we got 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Stan go in this half and the score 8-6, and Cougars got the ball on the 40.
Got 42 there.
42-yard line.
Send it
of
to the
Cougars.
back right, stepping back to pass, going long. Think they got a guy open. He is open. He caught the ball.
That pass is to Cameron Terry. I don't see any flags stand appearing on the field. That was about a 30-some yard gain on that pass play.
Adam Limpton, he made the saving tackle on that because he got just enough open to catch that ball, and he was way down the field. But what they did, they centered to the ball on the right as he moved. Of course, we probably over-pursued, and he got that ball way downfield.
It appeared the receiver got behind the defense on that play, and so it was just pretty much straight ahead. Had to wait on the pass. Play up on the right-hand side off a tackle. Picking up probably another 5 to 6 yards on that play.
That's number 9, Gary, whoever that is.
That's Lacoma. He's carried
Lacoma.
majority of the
He's
game.
a good-sized young man. He's tall, got a good stature about him.
He's a good-looking athlete, and he's pretty much carried the ball majority of the game for the Cougars tonight.
Pretty much the whole left-hand side of the line was in on that because you got all these big boys coming out low, and like I say, it's hard to see. They're down low now, good stance. They're piled in there together. Number 9 gets it again, trying to make a cut back. I didn't see a trap or anything out of that, but he tried to make a cut back to the left.
He's just kind of picking his holes, Stan, as they develop, it appears, because the Buffaloes do a good job in filling the gaps, but he backs off and finds another hole to hit, and then he's off and running. But the Buffalo secondary has got him. Usually they had him on that play, so he picked up about he may have picked up about 5 yards on that play.
It's like about the 14-yard, just short of 15 yards,
Ball-
it looks like.
ball's
First
on
and 10 for the Cougars again.
I was on the 15, I guess it is, and moving the ball.
And they're
Buffalo-
tight. I tell you, there's not hardly a step between the linemen. Okay. He's down on his knee, number 9. He slipped and fell down and probably got it back to the line of scrimmage just about as far as he got it.
The ball, if he got a yard, that's going to make the ball maybe possibly on the 13-yard line. The Cougars are driving, and we only have a minute and 30 seconds to go.
Timeout on the field there, Gary.
We got timeout on the field, and we I'd like to say to all of our viewers tonight, glad that you joined us, and hopefully the rain will stay away. It's good to be here tonight. We've got 2 games actually, Stan. We've got the middle schoolers at Floyd County, and we also have the JVs. Both we be playing tonight, so we're going to have a full night of football.
Yeah, the
So-
JVs are sitting up there watching in the stands. I think they're getting antsy, get ready for their turn, but they got about another quarter, 2 left before they get a change.
Just to give you a little bit of recap from last week, the 8th grade team had a game against Christiansburg, and the middle schoolers did, and played a good game. And then the JVers, I believe they come away with the victory, along with the varsity team from last week.
Be good if we can stop them here, Gary. About a minute 36, we can make them run that clock out and not let them score. It'd be good. The Buffaloes, they got them tighter than they ever been, you know.
Ball's on the 13, Stan, and
Got
it's
to cut them linemen down. They'll get in there, get there low, and get to that back. Again, come up the middle, centered it to the back, and let's see who gets up there.
It's going to be about a pickup of about 5 yards on the play. It's probably going to take the ball down to about the 8-yard line for the Cougars. So they're going to be third and about 6 to go for first down, and 10 to get it in the end zone.
Like Jeffrey Moore carried that ball that time. Again, Buffalo's lined up, Cougars lined up tight. Going in the middle, number 9 again, and again, he's a strong runner. What the referees single a touchdown. Again, their main runner so far tonight, running real hard, Gary.
It's
number 9.
Lacoma again.
Yeah, Lacoma, good tall young
Aiden
man.
Lacoma. He's running pretty straight up, but when he needs to drop his shoulders down, that's what he does. And he takes a few players along with him usually when he goes. But he powered run that one basically right over the left tackle into the end zone. So it brought the score up to 14-6 in favor of the Patrick
Probably same
Cougars.
thing here again, Gary. Tight, everything's so tight. They're a little deeper. They're going to try something different. If we can get him down, guys. There you
I
go.
believe we had a fumble on the
Yes.
snap.
Yep.
but,
All right. Held him.
That created some issues for the Cougars, and the Buffaloes were able to keep him out of the end zone on the 2-point conversion. So right now we're 51 seconds left in the half, and we've got a score 14-6. The Cougars over the Buffaloes, and you're watching Buffalo football on Citizens Cable TV Network, and we're going to break away for a short word from C.W. Harmon.
For farm and building supplies, make it C.W. Harmon and Son on Route 221 in Floyd. With everything for your home, lawn and garden, and the farm, why go anywhere else? From the right tool by names you know and trust to the perfect color stain for your new deck. New deck? Yeah, we can take care of that too. Riding, pushing, you name it, C.W. Harmon and Son has the perfect tool and equipment for any job, large or small. Visit us on the web, or better yet, come see us. Family owned and serving with pride. That's C.W. Harmon and Son in Floyd.
Hey, Gary, we're back on air, I think. What do you think?
We're back on at Buffalo Field, and we're going to have a kickoff. We don't have a lot of time left in the first half, 51 seconds, and the Cougars just scored, and they're going to kick off to the Buffaloes. We got 24
Patrick don't have enough men out there, so they're cussing up and trying to see. Floyd's brought their guys over. I don't know if someone's called a timeout or not there. I haven't seen a single or anything.
Patrick was lined up to kick it off, and the Buffaloes were lined up to receive. It appeared to be Ashton Ober back in along with Nate Saltis to receive the kickoff, but we had a quick timeout, I guess, just to get these kids, make sure the kids got the onside kick covered and anything in between or anything that's deep.
Again, Tommy and Mark and those guys may be telling the guys too, when not much time on the clock, is protect the ball and make sure that we could still go down to score. It's just everybody to do what they're supposed to do, and again, maybe not even have a huddle, Gary. They may go no huddle. Again, this is a young program and very young. They may be able to do that and may not, but like Gary said, 51.6 seconds left. Probably onside kick at what Patrick has done all night.
Got Peyton.
He shows right where he's kicking. 46 kicked it deep in the middle, trying to kick it out of bounds. 28. 24 running over for Floyd, which is Ashton Auber. He's coming up the sidelines. He's tackled about a yard or two after he got the ball.
Yeah, I believe he was able to get out to about the 28-yard line stand, it looks like, to start the Buffalo drive here with 42 seconds to go in the first half. So they've got they got the work cut out for them to score here in the first half, but if they can just protect the ball, make sure they don't have a turnover. We got a close score, so take it into the locker room, 14-6, come out with
just
momentum.
hold on to the ball, right? Just hold on to the ball. Again, Floyd's lining up. You'll be seeing the game on TV, of course. For the Patrick County fans, the team's so tight, it's hard to get the numbers sometimes. We apologize for that. And with Floyd, we're learning the players as we go along a little bit. So it's a privilege to get to do this. A pass out to the right. I think that's it's number 40, Caleb Swartzel, catching the ball on a quick pass.
Nice
Got
pick
timeout Buffaloes now. Trying to save that clock.
The ball about the 36-yard line, a little over the 35-yard line. So pickup of about 7 yards on that play. They've got a ways to march down the field in a short period of time, and anything can happen. And I'm sure the coaches may have a particular play set up specifically for this type of situation. One kid break loose and he can go all the way. So still we got a close game, 14-6. And like I said, it looks like a good turnout tonight on both sides.
I say a lot of what you want to do now is control the ball, make sure that you don't lose the ball down here. And, as far as the plays, Gary, the coaches give them a lot of different plays and all. Of course, it's young in the season, young team. But definitely don't give the ball up to where they can score. Right now, like you said, going in 14-8, you don't want to go in, with another score by Patrick County.
That's right, Stan. And looks like they're waiting just to get the clock started.
There you go. We're getting ready to go now.
Referee's got the whistle. Got 12.
They're like in a 5-2, which is trying to keep us. Takes a throw down the middle. We got a catch by 81. He's open. He's open. If he can break it. Good run by 81. Who made that tackle?
Micah Howard taking a reception from Caleb Fenton, and a big pickup, big yardage on that play, all the way down to the 35-yard line of the Cougars.
They'll get up the line real quick again because I don't know if they got any timeouts left. Not clock's running about 24 something, and again, no huddle. Get the ball. He may just down the ball to give him more time. Number 12, Fenton, taking the ball now, taking it back. It's a pass. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to run it. Okay, he'll probably stop, and that should be about 7 seconds. Whistle's blown.
Fenton has the ball back down to about the 20. Looks to appear at about the 24-yard line.
Play off quick. Play stop because of the first down. Floyd's got to get ready and get the ball off. About 2 seconds.
One more play here,
maybe.
maybe.
Off. He got the ball off. He's sprinting out to the left. Long throw. We're
Oh,
wide
he's-
open, wide open. Oh, we got to go.
Oh, that's what we needed right
All
there,
right.
Stan.
Super play, I tell you. Woo.
Big play from Caleb Fenton to Micah Howard. That
Yes.
was a ball. That was a play of 24 yards, all in the air, and he had actually got behind the defense on that play as time ticked down to 0 on the clock. So that has brought the score up to 14-12, and the Buffaloes will get a chance for a 2-point conversion, possibly take it into the locker room all tied up.
I got chills on that one, Gary. Fenton took his time, rolled out there a little bit, just a little bit, and then Howard got open. He kept running, didn't give up on his route, and laid it right in there for him. Made a good catch there in the end zone because it's a long thrown ball.
All right, we got to play up the middle.
Just the middle's so big for Patrick. They've got a lot of weight in the middle.
Don't believe they made it into the end zone, but that's a great effort on the Buffaloes' part to take it in at 14-12 at halftime. Good score, got good momentum, and then when they come back out, that'll be on their side. So
New ball game, right?
that was in the playbook, I'm sure, by the Buffalo coaches, and it was well executed by the players, and to move the ball that far. So we're going to break away right now. You're watching the cable channel network, Floyd County. And from Citizens, we're going to break away and hear something from Aim High Driving School.
Aim High Driving School in Floyd offers a variety of courses to help you achieve all of your driving goals. Longtime and novice drivers alike will benefit from the quality education offered by our professional, experienced, and patient staff who are licensed and DMV certified with yearly FBI background checks. Get the individual attention you need at a time that works for you. Visit aimhighdrivingschool.com or call 540-904-7381.
Check. It was hot, and then it went. Oh, oops.
I'm trying to.
Okay, we're back here, Stan. I believe it is, and we're at Buffalo Field tonight, and we've got a great ball game going on between the Buffaloes and the Patrick County Cougars. Don't have the yardage stats up yet from both teams, but we've had majority of the balls been running plays. Cougars have been going to their power runner Alden Lacoma, and he's picked up, I know it's got to be in the 60 to 70 yards at least in the first half, and we're going to recap some of the highlights of the first half in just a moment, but we're going to break away. You are listening to your CCTV network, local network here in Floyd, and we're going to break away and hear some word from our Dirk Davis and Nationwide Insurance.
Got an early morning dead side. Looks like those braids aren't easy to tie. No. How do I retire at 50 side? Hang in there, Dan. Sure, you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect you on many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Okay, we're back here at the Floyd County High School for tonight's game, Thursday night's game between the Buffaloes and Patrick County Cougars. And Stan, we've had a lot of offense in between the 20s. A lot of yardage picked up by both teams, and it's been an interesting scheme by both coaches with what Patrick has done and what we've seen from the Buffaloes.
Well, like I said, when you watch film or when you're watching TV on TV, Patrick has some real good-sized young men, and they're doing their job up front. They're pretty much foot to foot, and any defense, I don't care what level you are, 8th grade, JV, or varsity, or even college, you get all that coming at you, and then you get 3 or 4 backs coming. It's overload, and it's just hard to see. And Floyd's handled it pretty good, I think, tonight, Gary. I mean, being young like they are, coming off a loss last week, I know it's good to see those coaches work with them, get them going, but it's going to be a good game. It'd be interesting to see what happens here second half.
Well, Stan, I was down on the field before the ball game started, and just kind of walking out and looking at the players. And when I seen Patrick team, I thought I was looking at the JV team, and that was the middle school team, and they've got some kids that could be probably playing some varsity ball. And their offense, they've got a tight offense strategy going on in terms of the way they're moving the ball, and they're kind of a team that's moving the ball, and it's kind of a deception type formation, because the ball may be going back to the fullback, maybe going back to the quarterback, some misdirection going on, and that's being it's tough for Floyd County to defend that.
Yeah, it's so tight. Even watching it from the boot up here, that it looks like sometimes it looks like they've had to unbalance a few times. They take the wing back and turn him inside, which you'll see as you're watching the TV program. But again, it's not just being big either. The Patrick County linemen have been doing their job. They've been pretty much staying low. Of course, when they raise up, our linebackers can't see. But again, got 2 good running backs there. Again, I was trying to look at the names here, Gary. Who were the 2 good running backs? And the quarterback was one of them, Jeff. Trying to think Jeff's last name. Jeffrey Moore was one of them, and the other young man was number 9.
That was Aiden Lacoma. And again, he had
they got good size too.
Big yardage.
They got
big
good
yardage.
size.
Big kid, big strong kid, and he runs the ball upright. He's got good vision of the field. Floyd was able to contain him again, but they was able to move the ball in between the 20s. But Floyd come out toward the end of the half and put together a impressive drive down the field, which I knew was going to have to take some sort of a trick play of some sort, which they ended up throwing a 24-yard pass, touchdown pass, with basically a half a second left on the clock at the end of the half, and it was able to take the ball all the way into the end zone. So that was a quite impressive drive, and again, that should have took some momentum in for the Buffaloes, and the Buffaloes, I believe, will probably be kicking off to begin the second half, but hopefully they'll have a good defensive stand. Just to kind of give you a little bit of an update from last week's games, I know the middle schoolers played against Christiansburg along with the JVs and the varsity, and the JV team did come away with a victory, a 14-12 victory, and Coach Nichols was really pleased with the way they ran the ball. Didn't have to pass much, and the defense played well. So they were real pleased with the effort at Christiansburg last week, and they look to carry that on with tonight's game against the Cougars later after the middle schoolers get finished with this game. Again, we're going to take a break here. We're going to hear from Farm Bureau, and we'll be back to Buffalo Field in just a moment.
My dad was a farmer and president of a local farm bureau. He'd say, take care of the little things and the big things will come. Virginia Farm Bureau excels at the little things, like personalized service, fast claim processing, and competitive rates. By insuring your car with them, you support the big things, like farming, agriculture, and the Virginia way of life. And all you have to do is drive. Join me as a friend of the farm today and visit vfbinsurance.com to get a quote or call your local agent.
I think we're back on, Gary. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, we are. We've got 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left in the half. And Stan, I was just going through some of the predictions for getting a little ahead here, but for the predictions for tomorrow night, hopefully the games will get in and the weather will hold off. But just taking a look at some of the predictions for tomorrow night, we've got some big games being played. We've got Of course, we got Floyd County and against Patrick, and it appears that Floyd may have favor in that game. We've got predictions of 25-6 possible score in that game, so we hope that the Buffaloes will be able to press on as they move forward from last week's effort. And another good game that we got going would be Radford and Galac's game, and that is going to be a close game. It's going to be a hard-hitting game. And we got Auburn playing Craig, and we have Wythe also at Fort Chiswell. And Giles will be at Christiansburg, and Covington is going to be hosting Glenver.
I think it's real good, Gary, that we have a head coach at Christiansburg High School that played for Coach Bill. Alex Wilkinson's the head coach over there now. He's got a lot of young talent and all. But I was wanting to say, too, on the pass by Fenton earlier to Schwartzel that his line did a good job. He gave him time, and then a quarterback, you give a quarterback time, they'll burn you like that every time. And he did a good job. Now, looking at Patrick again, just a word or two about them. Most of our fans are very familiar with Giles. It looks a little bit like a combination of Giles. It's not a Giles offense by any means, but sometimes they'll center it to like a quarterback, and then other times you got like a right back and a left back where you got two backs shifted to the left, and they'll send it right to the back, which for linemen, that's kind of real hard for them. And by their size, our linebackers probably have a little hard time to read too. So, you know, I'm really proud of the Buffaloes. I think they've done a good job, and proud of all the people in Floyd County that let their kids come up and play football for Floyd County High School. A good group of young men, and it's interesting to see how they grow up.
Yeah, we're just getting ready here to start the second half, Stan, and just to go through how the last week turned out. Tomlin's top 10 ended up being Salem number 1, Blacksburg 2, Stanton River following them at 3, and Patrick Henry 4th, Magna Vista and Lord Botetourt. Williamsburg coming in at 7, and Jefferson Forest at 8, Glenver at 9, and Northside at 10. So it was a busy week, the first week of the season. Got some pretty strong teams in the Three Rivers district and all the surrounding districts around. A lot of talent graduated, but there's still a lot of talent coming up through the programs, and really impressed and seeing what the Buffaloes do here with this middle school team and also the JV team.
I tell you, this area is doing very good with a lot of the local coverage. You know, of course, Floyd County Buffaloes, the varsity team. You know, they were actually 2-0, counting the benefit game, but the record's 1-0 now. But a lot of the teams on, you know, the other two channels that where they have their 10 and the pole busters. The Buffaloes could have been there just as easy as anybody else. I don't know why the Buffaloes are not chose. It happens year after year, but they're right in there with the thick of things. And when the Buffaloes go to Patrick, they got to be ready to play. You know, at any given night, anything can happen. So, you varsity guys getting ready for tomorrow night, Gary, we need to tell them to go down there and do their thing, right?
Exactly. I mean, I looked at the schedule, and you got Patrick on there. You got Auburn, Fort Chiswell, and Giles, Carroll County, Radford, Glenver, James River, and Allegheny, and that's 8 or 10 games right there. That's just going to be full of, and barring any injuries, it's going to be full of a lot of offense, a lot of defense going on. So we've got some exciting football going on here tonight, and again, 14-12, Patrick up by 2, getting ready for the kickoff. Floyd County will be kicking off to start the second half, and we're
White
underway.
Chafin onside kick's not going to go 10, so Patrick have a chance to take the ball right there at the where it came to, or either they could get a re-kick.
I believe that ball would be on the Floyd 46 if it goes by the spot.
But actually, there'll be a penalty probably for it not going 10, so they're waving the flag off now.
Okay, the ball did not go 10 yards. They kicked the ball off at the 40-yard line. It has to go to the 50-yard line on the kickoff before any of the Buffaloes can touch it, and the ball did not exceed that. So they're going to take the Cougars are going to take the ball at the 46-yard line where they recovered it.
Okay, again, look at these young men. Again, these numbers are hard to see. They're tight again. Everything centered it to the left back. Oh, good job by number 40. Number 40 stepped up field like he's supposed to. Looked inside and took him on. Caleb Schwartzel again there. I don't know where that young man gets all his height. You know, he's a good, tall young man, isn't he?
But Stan, he took number 9 on. It was shoulder pad to shoulder pad
all the
on
way.
that one. So
Good hit.
Good to see him take him down, and I don't believe he picked up a yard on that one. So it's going to be second down and 10 to go.
Yeah.
Ball is on the 44-yard line of the Buffaloes.
They're coming up to the line there. They're going to have to be almost in unbalanced like Giles run. They're going to come inside with the middle back. He got some room, didn't seal him off. Okay, a good saving tackle by number 20 there for the Buffaloes. And number 4 for Patrick was the runner.
Adam Litton made that shoestring tackle, Stan. If he hadn't have done that, that was open daylight for him all the way into the end zone. It was Yellock on the carry, and he had actually gone around the right side, and he had turned the corner.
Again, this is a power formation. They're running all power. Again, this will be number 9, which is the big runner. He's broken the back. Maybe a saving tackle again, maybe. All right, I
believe 25 on that one, Stan. That's Nate Saltis, dropped down Lacoma from behind, and he didn't like but about 2 yards of making the end zone. Big play by the Cougars on that off-tackle run.
Again, I don't know if you call it all power at this level or just sealing, just having that big wall sealing people. We used to call it a wall block, just foot to foot, stay low and getting people's way. Let that running back run. It's going to be snapped right now to the same back, which is, again, number 9, Lacoma.
Lacoma's took it in for the end zone. He's scored on a 2-yard run.
That was a little too quick there, Gary, but, that kickoff kind of started us off wrong. So,
Stan, that was about 4 plays, and they picked up some big yardage. That would have put 6 on the board. I believe he took it in.
This should be the point after here. Well, no, he didn't get it in, Gary.
Maybe he brought him down on the 2-yard line.
Get up there. Again, that close to the yard line and that many bodies, he scored there.
Okay, he's got the ball in the end zone. He dropped him down about 2 yards short of the goal line on the last play, but he was able to take it in for 2, about 2 yards, and score the 6 points on that play. So we've got the Cougars now up 22-12, and they'll be kicking off to your Buffaloes. We're going to take a short break and hear from Autoville Auto Repair.
Why take your vehicle outside of the county for repairs and services when you drive past us every day? Autoville Auto Repair provides you with quality parts and services. Our local full-service facility provides bumper-to-bumper services, scheduled maintenance repairs, state inspections, and more for most all makes and models. They also have a waiting room or provide local shuttles if needed. Our ASE Mastered Certified technicians have stood behind their work for over 29 years now. So make your way over to Autoville Auto Repair at 610 East Main Street in Floyd for any of your auto repair needs. Like us on Facebook and give us a call at 540-745-4224.
Okay, it's good to be back here at Floyd County football field, and we're ready for the kickoff.
Patrick didn't have enough out there. They're bringing another man out, and should be onside kicking. They just count how deep will he kick it. A little short poocher there. He picked it up. He's running. Number 50 is moving the ball down the field. He got tackled by the second guy, hit him.
That was Forrest Beagle, Stan. It recovered that onside kick and actually moved the ball about 5 yards to the 45 of Patrick County. So this is going to be a great start for the Buffaloes to begin the second half. They're going to need to make a good drive here and pick up the points here that they gave back early on in this third quarter, the first part of this third quarter.
Yeah, Gary, I had the opportunity to coach a lot of these guys in Sandlot and be with them, and a lot of these young players. It's going to be really exciting to see how they grow and what to do as we go on with Floyd County Buffalo football. Buffs are lined up and ready to go. Looks almost like it's a double slot left. We're calling a timeout for Floyd County Buffaloes. And we may break away again. Will we, Gary?
Yeah, we're going to take a short break here and hear from Bell's Towing.
Bell's Towing and Recovery, located at 222 East Main Street in Floyd, provides auto and truck towing and recovery services, vehicle lockout service, and secure auto storage with weekend access. They have two 21-foot rollback towing trucks equipped with four-wheel drive for those winter days. Contact owner Tommy Bell 24 hours a day at 540-745-3364. Bell's Towing and Recovery, serving Floyd County and surrounding areas for over 30 years.
All right, I'd like to welcome back our viewers. We got 6 minutes and 41 seconds into the third quarter here left on the clock. Buffalo's out of the timeout, and we have
First and 10
Caleb
on the
Fenton
45 there.
under the center. So got first down and 10, as you say, Stan, on
the 45,
45.
be on the Cougar 45-yard line. Fence takes the ball. He draws back as a pass. He's going to run it. He's going to follow his lead. Got inside for about 2 yards, it looks like. Number 9, which is Jeffrey Moore, I think. I got that name right. He scored. I got the wrong name on that, though. Number 9 is Lacoma. So not only does he run the ball on offense real good, he's one of the linebacker positions and made a good tackle there. But we still got 2 or 3 yards. Well, we got, looks like a yard and a half maybe.
Yeah, that was a good run. A run by Caleb. He lacked one block, possibly, of breaking that for some bigger yardage. But needless to say, he picked up a couple of yards on the play, and the ball was moved down to about the 43 of Patrick County.
So he maybe looked for a pass play here. Got the half back, about 8 yards back, jogs back. Fenton's going to be a quarterback keeper if he can get it on that field. Good job by Fenton. Just could not quite get it wide enough to get it upfield. One block, like Gary was saying earlier, that one block could have got him maybe another 10 yards. Again, we want all parents watching this to be proud of your young sons of playing the sport. Come out and enjoy them and become big Buffalo fans.
Kids work hard, Stan, to get to this time of the year, or they can play the game, and a lot of times they'd rather play a game than they would practice a lot of times.
That's right.
Those practices, when they go from 1 a day to 2 a days, they can really take it out of you. So this is the fun part, being able to play in these ball games and to compete.
Again, Patrick's running tight on defense too. They're good size. They got a 4 linemen pulling the corners up tight. And they got really 4 linebackers, and they're playing everybody tight, even the corners. Okay, Finn's got the ball. He's getting wide. Got to move there. He stepped out of bounds. It's going to be close to the first there, though, Gary.
That was a great run by Fenton. He actually looked like he might turn the ball back inside, but he took the outside path and picked up a few extra yards. And I believe, Stan, he may have picked up the first down when he did that.
Yeah, he's running the ball good. You know, the guy, a lot of you guys know me as Coach Hawkins. I'm a real lightweight, but number 79 looks like he is tall and the size that I am, you know. So he's the right tackle for Cougars. Got some very good-looking young men as far as their size, and both teams are playing hard. And again, we want the Buffaloes to get back in this game.
I believe Floyd has got something figured out, Stan. I believe they are running some sweeps and making those bigger players run some for the Patrick County Cougars.
There you go, pass. He's got to get out. Oh, that may be an interception. Did he hold on to it? Oh, he dropped it. Okay, good job.
Yeah, we had a pass play that was nearly intercepted by Patrick County, and that would have stopped the drive that Floyd's got going. They got a real nice drive going on the 34-yard line. If they can just keep going, they've got second down and 10.
Didn't really look like a lot of pressure. It looked like maybe a coverage, a sack almost like on that, because like you say, the receiver had to dive for the ball, but the secondary guy, the corner, came up and almost caught it. Yeah,
you got to keep in mind now, number 12, Fenton, the quarterback back there. Patrick County's got some big kids on this team that I know go way over 6 foot tall, and he may be having some trouble seeing over those lines.
Good run, good leg drive. got a few yards there. Is second and probably about 8. Looks like we picked up 1 yard there. Patrick County's shifting the man. I don't know if they're doing it from our formation, but they're shifting the inside tackle over more towards the center, which evens up things.
That was Josiah Reed running that ball stand, wasn't it, on that carry?
I think.
So
Yeah,
we've got
Josiah then, yeah.
Yeah, we've got it down to 3rd down and 7 on the 31 of Patrick. Buffaloes need to pick up at least half of that on this play, so that way that they can have
Again,
one more
Patrick
play.
thinks we're going right. They're shifting right, gives us the left. If we can just get there, 24 for Patrick County came up and put a stop on that real quick.
That was a good play by Sean Roman from Patrick County to stop that run on the outside sweep for no gain. It's going to be 4th down and 7 to go on the 30-yard line. So it's a big play for Floyd County. We'd like to see them continue the drive that they've got going on to keep this score within
4th and 7 here to go. And Buffalo's coming to the line. And
they can pull this score back within two points here, Stan, on a big play.
Twins right on this. It should be probably a pass play. They give him time, gives you more receivers. We got it. Oh, we had a change for it. Got a penalty here. I don't know who that's going to be on. It may be interference on Patrick County. It's down in the center of the field in the secondary. So,
ball was intended for Caden Schwartzel. He got his hands on it. We do have
I think it's against us there. Yeah.
We have a penalty on the play.
Illegal receiver downfield, Gary. Evidently those linemen they held for a long time, but evidently the lineman got downfield. So it'll be 1st and 10, Cougar ball on the 30-yard line going towards our scoreboard.
Buffalo's going to have to lock down some defense here and keep them from marching down the field to have another big drive. Keep this game close.
In the middle there is just a big old clump of everything, and then the running back, Buffalo's 3 good guys on him right there. Got a few yards, 21, 25, and 55.
Again, Lacoma on the carry. He picked up about 4 yards on the carry, so we're going to have
Ashton Ober, and 55, I think, was Isaac Harris was in on attack. All 3 got to him. But again, they got to almost wade through the big boys to find him. Of course, both running backs for Patrick are good size. They're look like good running backs. They're good size, got some speed. Buffaloes, let's see if we can rip that ball. Looks like an unbalanced right, or wing right, unbalanced right. There again, the ball's fumbled. There. Okay, hit him. Good job, number. All the Buffaloes there now, ain't they? Every one of them's there.
That looked like a Buffalo swarm right there. So.
25 was the one that hit him, held that up. Looked like they had something. Dominic Higgs on that play.
Lacoma took the snap, and he dropped the ball, fumbled the ball, and the Buffaloes were quick enough to jump on him as soon as he got the ball and actually threw him back for about a 2-yard loss. So now we got 3rd down and about 7
unbalanced,
yards.
Gary. As I look at it, it's unbalanced. They got wing coming in right. Would be a reverse. They fumble in the backfield. And I think Patrick recovered their own fumble.
So Buffaloes are playing some good, strong, nose-hard football right now. They know that this is an important drive that they need to put stops on the Cougars to keep this game within reach.
Because right now we know Patrick's playing around with some different plays here a little bit. He'll probably go back to his strength, and they may try to slide a receiver out, but probably they're going to go with that power. And again, it looks more and more like Giles a little bit as we see it here. They got a wing right and a power. The power, they can move those backs around, but center the ball to the back, which really confuses. I know I played football for a long time. I always hated playing against a single wing.
Need a big
The
need
Buffalo's
a big
in
play
there.
here.
It's going in the middle, pile up. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a dive pass. Oh, my gosh. Number 80, he's the fella. Can we get him down? We got him down. All right there.
Stan, I believe that was the trick play of plays right there. They brought in a tight end, but he is one football player, that's for sure. And Lacoma dropped back and threw and hit him in the open, and he liked one player going all the way.
Being a young player, it's awful hard, too. This young man's wearing a number 80. looks like a big tackle, but he's wearing number 80, which makes him an eligible receiver by his number. And I'm sure that maybe as young as we are, we didn't pick that up.
That was Waheem Johnson for the Patrick County Cougars.
And he made a famous catch there, didn't he?
He made a big play on fourth down, that's for sure. So we got about a minute, 36 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Okay, straight run up the power, up the middle. All that weight's probably wearing down on the young Buffaloes. As I say, there is a weight difference.
That was big pickup on first down. It's going to be second down and 2. Ball is on the 43 of the Buffaloes. Got about a minute to go, standing in the third quarter. We need to stop here if we can get one.
It's probably going to go to Jeffrey there, and went to the middleman. He reversed around, spun. Looked like the old buck lateral from Giles High School, but he didn't. Either somebody didn't come around for him to pitch to. We have a flag on the other side, and it's a good change. I don't know if they call it, but I don't think they've had a right formation for a long time. They have don't have enough backs in the backfield. Let's see what they're calling here.
It's against the Cougars.
Okay.
It's going to bring up second down again. It's going to walk off about 5 yards. So it's going to make it about second down and about 8 yards for the first down. Ball on the Buffalo 48-yard line.
But Gary and I, we have a picture chart up here of all these referee singles and all, and we pretty much know what it was, but that single is nothing that it's pass interference, and surely that Cougars didn't get a pass interference on themselves, you know. So we'll try to figure out some of this hand language.
The Cougars are tight. They're
okay. The faked round one.
The Buffaloes got that one figured out. It was an in sweep. They did pretty much a gang tackle on that one, so no gain on that play, and it'll be third down and about 8 to go.
Yeah, looking at Lacoma running so much, he came out to the ride just as fast as he could come with a back in front of him, but they reversed him with the other side. Got timeout.
We've got the end of third quarter. We've got the Cougars at 22 and the Floyd Buffaloes at 12. And we're bringing you this game, Citizens Cable TV Network. And we're going to break away for a short commercial. We're going to hear from Slaughter's Supermarket.
Slaughter Supermarket, located at 536 Floyd Highway South in Floyd, is a Galaxy Food Center and is open 7 days a week to serve you. They carry a large selection of quality fresh meats, groceries, and produce. Their delicatessen is open daily, providing lunch specials, deli meats and cheeses, salads, sandwiches, and baked goods. Also, check out Slaughter's Garden Center and Christmas Shop, where you'll find a great selection of trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. Slaughter Supermarket is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, we're back to Floyd County football, and we're into the fourth quarter. The start of the fourth quarter, we're going to have the Cougars with the ball on about the 49 of the Buffaloes. And it's going to be third down and 2, Stan. Third down and 8. Third down and 8, pardon me. And Buffaloes need a stop right here.
Need to get those linemen, get them from getting downfield. Look like a jump pass, but he just run behind his man there.
Lacoma getting the ball again, and I believe he may have picked up enough for the first down.
Should be, yeah, because it's on the line. So.
And he's got most of the carries for this game. So that's a first down for the Cougars. Buffalo's going to need to have someone step up and make a big play here. Get an interception, pick up a fumble. See if we can get a run back, get back into this game. We got about 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Lacoma's got the ball again, went right, cut back left. I didn't see any pulling guard or traps there, but he was able to pull get him a little space to run the ball, and picked up, what, about
Probably about 6
About
yards
6
on the
yards on
play.
that, yeah.
And Micah Howard on the stop, and he did a good job. He cut underneath the runner, and it was a good tackle. Good tackle by Micah
because
Howard.
he had more space if Mike hadn't have been there. He stopped it, yeah.
Like I said, the back for the Cougars, he runs pretty straight up, but he's a power runner.
Again, to Lacoma again, he's stepping, jumping, hopping, trying to get in the middle. Buffaloes, all the Buffaloes right there in the middle. You'd have to name every number on that tackle because they all were up there.
I believe they're starting to key on him now,
Got a
Stan.
Patrick County young man down right now.
Yeah, we do
Man got
have.
stepped on.
We've got
Be an injury timeout here.
24 on the field. He's down. Could be a cramp for Sean Roman, and they're coming out. Trainers coming out, take a look at him. And while they do that, we're going to break away and hear from Vicky's income tax.
We're ready to go again. here,
Okay,
Ken.
I'd like to welcome our viewers back. Buffaloes into the fourth quarter here at Buffalo Field. We've got a 22-12 score. Cougars up on the Buffaloes. Cougars are driving the ball down the field right now, Stan, and it looks to be like third down on the 32 of Floyd, and may have another timeout on the field by the Buffaloes. Both teams are playing hard.
Sure
Defensively, offensively, we've seen a few mistakes, but we got a timeout. And what we're going to do now is we're going to hear a word from C.W. Harmon and be back in a few moments.
For farm and building supplies, make it C.W. Harmon & Son on Route 221 in Floyd. With everything for your home, lawn and garden, and the farm, why go anywhere else? From the right tool by names you know and trust to the perfect color stain for your new deck. New deck? Yeah, we can take care of that too. Riding, pushing, you name it, C.W. Harmon & Son has the perfect tool and equipment for any job, large or small. Visit us on the web, or better yet, come see us. Family owned and serving with pride. That's C.W. Harmon & Son in Floyd.
All righty. We've got the Cougars making a drive. We've got third down and 4 to go on the Buffalo 34-yard line.
Look like you're right up the left-hand side between guard and tackle. You got plenty for the first down, probably almost enough for another one if you wanted it. Going to be on about the 30, what is that? It's about the 20-something yard line.
Right, the 25-yard line. That was Lacoma again on the drive. That young man is going to need some ice in a big tub when he finishes this game, because he has been a workhorse for this team tonight. He's carried the ball. As far as I know, he's not had any turnovers, and he may be cresting close to 100 yards.
He had the bad snap earlier where he hit him in the hands, and he recovered it. He picked it up and run it. He really didn't have to get on it. He picked it up and run it. But he's a good young man, a good-sized athlete. Him and Jeff both more. They're good athletes. Line staying low. Fumble. Okay, he got on it, number one. Jeffrey's got on it and took it out. I don't think he got much on that, though.
Number one, Jeffrey Moore on the carry, on the sweep, but he fumbled it to start the play off. But
Blake Atkins was in on that play there, and also pushing him to the outside. Michael Howard was up there, too. Again, Buffaloes are moving, trying to get to the ball, but for some of you don't know much about football, you can't take off too soon because then they'll cut back. All those guys have alleyways they got to protect as they come across the field.
We got second down and 8 to go. Ball on the Buffalo 23-yard line.
Under 6 and counting now still, Gary. And
going to need to stop your stand.
Come on the left there. He's going to get the ball. A good breakthrough there. He got Good super hit there, but number 30, which is Blake Atkins, come through there.
Play of the game defensively. I mean, he busted through that line and was not touched, and he took Lacoma down for a loss.
Yep. Kept pushing him back. That's the way you make a tackle, Gary. Don't let him fall forward. But had some help. I'm sure his tackles inside did some moves to make those guys move and gave him. That was a middle linebacker blitz, and Blake likes that position. He likes the blitz a lot. So
that was a good
let's see
play.
if he can get a couple more.
Good call on the coach's part, and a good defensive play by Blake to stop Lacoma from picking up any yardage on that play. And actually, he did lose on that play.
They may try to throw a pass here just for the fact that look, there you go. Lacoma's got the ball, throws the ball. Receiver's wide open, made a good tackle there, but I think they're going to be short of a first down. Number 20, Adam Lipton, is the tackler on there, saving him getting any more yardage. Hit him. Of course, he caught it. He hit him and took him down.
Lacoma threw the ball to Cameron Terry and pick up about 5 yards. It's going to be fourth down and probably 4 yards to go.
Lacoma's coming back in there again. He went out for just a second, but I think he's more like the quarterback of things there, even though it's like Giles. They centered it to a back. Yes, that mixes things up a little bit. It's going to probably go to Lacoma again to the left side. Took a fake step, and then we're not able to stop him down about the 10-yard line now.
Caleb Fenton giving him the big hit on that play, took him down before he made the goal line. And they do. They run that formation very similar to what the Giles Spartans run. They've got 3 players that actually can take that snap. So it's a lot of deception going, and the defensive has to key and stay in their spots to make those defensive plays happen.
I'm not sure what we're running. We'd probably be kind of like a 6-5 now. We got a blitz on, but can we get just a pile of bodies moving around there? It's hard to tell who's doing what. Of course, Lacoma didn't have the ball, but he was down there blocking hard.
Picking up about 5 yards on the play.
Got a Patrick player. Is he getting up? Okay, he's getting up. Good job.
It's going to be second down and maybe 5 yards to go to the end zone. Patrick again not doing a lot of subbing. Seems to be the starting lineup still remaining in the ball game.
Again, tight formation. Probably Lacoma get the ball probably swinging right.
Stanley picked his spots, and he pretty much walked straight in for another Cougar score. A little sweep to the right, so he adds another 6. That'll bring it up to 28 to 12 for your Cougars against your Buffaloes. 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this ball game, and Patrick appears to be going for 2 points on this play.
It's so hard to get the point after touchdown together because you got a snapper snapping, you got a guy that's got to hold the ball, and you got a kicker that's got to be able to kick it, plus you got blockers that got to block. And a lot of times early in the season, a lot of teams have chosen to go for the two-point conversion. The varsities had to do that over the years. But again, a little misunderstanding what they're going over there, but will they get it off in time? That'd be the question. It's getting close here. It's getting awful close. Probably Lacoma, him, right up the middle. Just everybody moves, he finds a gap and shoots it.
Yeah, he kind of just walks in on that play off of left tackle, and that'll bring up the score to 30-12 for the Cougars from Patrick County against the Buffaloes here from Floyd County. We've got 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. We've got kickoff coming by the Patrick County Cougars, and we're going to take a short break. You're listening to live broadcast over Citizens Cable Television Network, and we're going to hear from Aim High Driving School at this time.
Aim High Driving School in Floyd offers a variety of courses to help you achieve all of your driving goals. Longtime and novice drivers alike will benefit from the quality education offered by our professional, experienced, and patient staff who are licensed and DMV certified with yearly FBI background checks. Get the individual attention you need at a time that works for you. Visit aimhighdrivingschool.com or call 540-904-7381.
Good field position here in the advertisement. We had a kickoff, no doubt. You know, it's been on site all night long. Couldn't see actually who got on it, but we got on it real quick.
Recover by Adam Litton.
Adam Litton,
on about the 46-yard line. The Buffaloes got 3 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the game. 30-12 stand. We got a few points to make up. Again, anything's possible, so hopefully we can pull out some big plays here and march straight down the field.
About 3:21 left in the game, and I tell you, Gary, it's hard to tell size, but we're up in the booth, and these guys look good size from up here. I'd say they could average 200 across the line on offense if they wanted to. Real easy, you know. And our kids probably don't weigh, they don't weigh 110 pounds wet, most of them probably. But, again, the Buffaloes are playing hard, and they'll make a comeback here. Cougars are choosing a send linebacker now, so they got to give the spot. He gets outside, number 25 run the ball, gets around, got the first down, running forward, thrown down on the 40-yard line.
Got a sweep by Salt to the right, and he picked up a good 12 yards on that play stand down to the Cougar 40-yard line.
So we have a penalty on the Buffaloes for illegal procedure.
Flag on the play.
So go back 5 and then end up being a first down again. Good run there, excellent run.
Stanley's going to walk off about 15.
Should be 15, yeah. I think it should be 5. Guys, it's hard, but it's 15, you're right.
So it's going to be, it's going to nullify that big run, and it's going to now make it first down and about 15 yards to go for a first down.
That
at this time.
Some conduct and all. I tell you, it's a real rough penalty. It's been it's got defense moving around your offense. They're still in a 4-4. They've loosened up a little bit. They brought in some substitution too, looks like, Gary. And, the Buffaloes coming up to the line of scrimmage first and should be about 1st and 15.
Yeah, we still have Caleb Fenton behind center.
We got kind of how they call it. Should be a legal procedure again, but they haven't blown the whistle yet.
We got a snap that went to Fenton, and he handed it off to Saltis.
Referees didn't blow a whistle. Evidently, nobody moved, and they got the ball off. And Patrick's standing there looking, except for one guy running around. The Buffaloes, one running back's running around, and nobody's calling anything yet.
It wasn't the old Statue of Liberty play, but it was a play that was similar to it, to where everyone was kind of waiting for a ref to give a start on the play, and they done made the play and ran with it. So they could have went all the way on that play.
Yeah, he run so long and everybody was standing around, he didn't know really what to do. So I wish they'd have run on and scored. I'd like to see how they judged that a little bit.
Got 2 minutes left in the ball game. Buffalo's moving the ball. The ball's on their 48-yard line.
Front line, the Cougars, again, like I said, is well over 100 pounds, I'm sure, just looking there. Middle backwards is Lacoma. Lacoma's a good athlete. And the other linebacker, I can't get his number. I think it's number 4. He's written as number 51 for them. Buffaloes throws it. We dropped it. It's intercepted. He hit his knee. They're going to call it. He stepped on his knee. So it's intercepted ball on the 40, on the 39.
Caleb Fenton dropped back and threw that one about 30 yards, but it was about 5 yards deeper than the receiver had gone. So we have an interception on the play by the Cougars, and they're going to start at the about the 40-yard line of the Patrick County Cougars.
Yeah, it's pretty close right there, yep, 39-yard line.
We got a minute and 30-some-odd seconds to go in the game, Stan, and Patrick is still going to probably run the ball, if I had to guess. At this time, I don't think that they have actually thrown the ball more than 3 or 4 times the whole game.
Buffaloes here need to just, get in there and keep them big boys from getting downfield. Let their running backs have to run into them. But now Lacoma, he does a good job. He don't really run in the back of them. He'll find a seam somewhere. Lacoma's on the left-hand side. Delay of game probably will be. Yep. Delay of game by the Cougars.
And it's going to back them up about 5 yards. Stand. Pierce should put the ball at about the 32-yard line of the Cougars. We're down to about a minute 33 to go in the game. Buffaloes play strong defense here and not yield up the big play and keep this thing possibly a touchdown or 2 touchdowns separating the two teams.
Here's where we just hope it will stay focused here. And got the linebacker going hard in the middle, which is Atkins. Atkins got to him, got pushed back a little bit, but got him down right about the original line of scrimmage.
Good stop. Good stop on that play.
Yeah,
Middle linebacker filled the gap. Brought Lacoma down for about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 10 to go, it appears.
You know, I talked about size, but don't look like the Buffaloes have backed down at all. They've worked hard and trying to mix up some things and all. And, again, they're young and just getting started, and it'll be interesting to watch them grow this year.
Impressive. I've seen some big plays by different people tonight, Stan, and some athletic plays. And again, Patrick, come in with a big size football
Motion
team.
left, centered it to right to the running back. 43 delayed, got him at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a 2-foot gain on that. Good stop in the middle. 55's rolling out of there for the Buffaloes. 55's Isaac Harris coming out of there.
Yeah, it's a small gain. It's going to be third down and about 7 to go. May not be able to get another play off here, but might be the ball game. But again, the Buffaloes has played hard tonight. About down to 10 seconds, and the Patrick may not snap for another play. What we're going to end up having, we're going to have the Patrick Counties finishing up the game at 30 and the Buffaloes at 12. But again, the Buffaloes played a hard offensive and defensive game and put up some impressive numbers in both categories. Stan, we're going to take a moment and we're going to break away from your cable network, Citizens Cable Network, and we're going to hear a word from Dirk Davis.
Got an early morning dead side. Looks like those braids aren't easy to tie. No. How do I retire at 50 side? Hang in there, Dan. Sure, you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect you on many sides. Nationwide is on your side.